Explaining IDEA and the IEP process. As the nation's special education law, IDEA provides rights and protections to children with disabilities and their parents. Learning your rights under IDEA can make it easier to get help your child needs at school. Okay, an individual education program, or IEP, is a written statement of the educational process designed to meet your child's individual needs. Every child who receives special education services must have an IEP. That's why the process of developing this vital document is of great importance to educators, administrators, and families alike. Okay, the IEP must be done within 30 calendar days after it's determined through a full and individual evaluation that a child has one of the disabilities listed in IDEA and needs special education or related services. This meeting will include the general ed teacher, usually the special ed teacher, a counselor, but should also include the parent and the student as well. Okay, a child's IEP must also be reviewed at least annually thereafter to determine whether the annual goals are being achieved, and then will be revised as appropriate. Okay, the components of the IEP must contain specific information as listed within IDEA, our nation's special education law. This includes, but is not limited to, the child's present levels of academic achievement and functional performance, annual goals for the child, meaning what parents and the school team think he or she can reasonably accomplish in a year, the special education and related services to be provided to the child, and how much of the school day the child will be educated separately from non disabled children, or not participate in extracurricular or other non academic activities such as lunch or clubs. Okay, it will also include how the child is to participate in state and district wide assessments, including what modifications to test that the child will need. Okay, it may also include things such as when services and modifications will begin, how school personnel will measure the child's progress, and looking how they're going to reach the goals that were set in the IEP. Okay, the evaluation process gets the ball rolling under IDEA, and you can request the evaluation at any time. And if the school thinks the child might have a disability, it must conduct an evaluation. And the evaluation process may include psychological evaluations, psychoeducational testing. Those are, involves cognitive testing and achievement testing. You've got interviews, maybe done in person or done by questionnaires with the student's family, teachers, and the student himself. Classroom observation, and then a functional behavioral assessment. This is to get a better understanding of any struggles with behavior that may have been getting in the way of learning. Okay, and other evaluations may include speech language therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, or other specialized evaluations if necessary. Now, to be eligible, um, the IDEA covers 13 categories of disabilities. Those are autism, deaf blindness, deafness, emotional disturbance, hearing impairment, intellectual disability, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, or other health impairment, including ADHD. Okay, then you have specific learning disabilities such as dyslexia, dysgraphia, other learning differences, speech or language impairment, traumatic brain injury, visual impairment, including blindness. So if you do have any of those afflictions, you can, under IDEA, be eligible for special education services. Thank you.